What's up everybody and welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4 Mods Weekly. This is a series where I show you guys the best of mods to come out each and every week, all compiled into one single video so you could really get a good idea of what mods you should download if nothing else. Unfortunately, this week really didn't see a lot of Xbox mods. There's only one Xbox mod on this list, although I think that mod in particular is quite cool. For whatever reason, a lot of the great mods that come out this week were PC only, although a number of them did say they would be ported over to Xbox One at a later date. With all that being said, if you guys do enjoy the series, I really encourage you to consider subscribing, but with that, let's just jump right into it. So first and foremost, we do have the Bozar Rifle. This is a mod I did cover pretty extensively in my upcoming mod series. It did just come out for PC only. I actually reached out to this mod author in the comment section of the mod asking if he was porting it over to Xbox One. He never responded, and it was a few days ago. But he did respond to other people, so I'm guessing that means it's probably not going to be coming to Xbox One, unfortunately. Although there is a good alternative by Mike Moore. Regardless, the rifle itself is pretty interesting. If you don't know, this is one of the guns from Fallout 2 and added into Fallout New Vegas by the Gunrunner's Arsenal DLC. It is not actually a sniper rifle, at least not technically. It is meant to be more of a LMG, although it kind of basically is a sniper rifle in execution, but it is fully automatic, firing a 308 round. All around is a pretty cool and interesting gun. Again, it more or less functions as a fully automatic sniper. It is a pretty satisfying mod to use, although it definitely could use some work. The damage definitely isn't there, especially fully automatic with 308 rounds. You can see I'm not really killing people all that quickly and burning a lot of that expensive ammo, and even beyond that, I think it would benefit from see-through combat site support just because of how good a mod that is, and it really would fit well with this gun. Regardless, again, it is a very high quality weapon. It actually looks much better than I think the other Bozar out there right now, and there are a ton of different attachments you can equip on this thing to really make it feel a little bit more personalized. So next up, we do have unique prefabs. Basically, what this mod is all about is it's going to add in a bunch of new prefabs into Fallout 4 that you can place down that are kind of a little bit more customized than some of the other ones. A lot of the existing prefabs are pretty simple. They were more or less just that wooden frame or metal frame and then a few walls or doors or windows added onto it. These ones are a bit more complex, some of them adding in tree houses, some of them kind of a little house on the ground. Some of the objects added in by this mod are actually objects you'll find otherwise in the Fallout 4 world, but all around it actually is really nice because it's great for settlement building, but you don't necessarily have to build it from the ground up. A lot of these do just create things that you can place down, add onto, and really make your settlement look quite cool. It takes away a lot of the structural and, in my eyes, the tedious work, giving you a good platform to build off of. Next up, we do have the MP412. I did make a full video on this mod yesterday. Basically, what this is going to add in is a new revolver pistol into Fallout 4. It does feature totally custom animations, which do look really cool. I really like the look of these animations. On top of that, custom textures that are actually really high quality. I think the textures on this gun do look really good. Otherwise, it is a relatively simple weapon mod. There isn't a ton in the way of weapon modifications, although it does add in a few different ammo types, and this is one of those mods where you actually have to craft the ammo. So, for example, you could use 44 incendiary rounds, but you have to go to the chemistry station and actually craft those rounds if you want to use it in the gun, which is a really nice feature, and I feel like it balances out the additional damage and burn effect coming with those rounds. This is going to be a mod that it's either you like it or you don't like it. If you like what you're seeing right now and it looks like a fun thing to use, you'll enjoy it. If you don't, you probably won't enjoy it. There's a few different barrel types and again that ammo type, but otherwise there isn't a ton in the way of weapon modifications. It is implemented into the leveled list, and it's actually meant to be a rarer gun, so it's going to be pretty compatible with some other weapon mods out there. It's not going to be totally overabundant, which is pretty nice to see. I would recommend downloading this simply because I think it's going to be a cool gun to have in your world to see on different enemies and every once in a while pick up to use. Then we do have the one mod that did make its way over to Xbox One. That's going to be the Tokyo Ghoul KANEKI'S mask. That is quite a mouthful. Regardless, it's going to add in these masks that I imagine are going to be from another series. I don't know too much about the masks. I just think they look really cool. There's two different variants here. One of them is just going to be the bottom half, and then another one's going to add in almost an eye patch onto the mask, which I actually prefer that one quite a bit more. I think it looks a little bit more badass and kind of almost has more of a scary feel to it, I think. This mod author also posted a number of other mask mods in addition to this one. I think this one's the highest quality, but basically they're going to be very similar. Some of them are for Army of Two and a few other series that I think also look quite cool if you don't love the look of this one. Regardless, again, as you can see, I think it's a really good accessory on your character. I actually think it could fit pretty well with a number of different armors out there, especially some of Lord of War's armors, which of course I'm using the Merc pack right now. And I think it kind of just has a flat style that is pretty cool, and the mask itself looks really cool, but is kind of transversable onto some other objects that are available for Fallout 4. So last but certainly not least, we have the USP Match and Tactical. There's going to be a new mod by the shiny HAXORUS. This is actually going to be relatively similar to the other pistol mod I did show you in today's video. It's going to be kind of, you see what you get, and if you like that, you're going to like this mod. Personally, I really like this mod. It is a very detailed mod. The animations obviously look very good. The shiny HAXORUS actually made the animations for the MP412 as well. The real selling point of this pistol in my eyes is the 4 different kinds of sounds. I feel like the sound work on this mod really brings it to the next level. Going to be 2 different caliber types, that being a 10mm and a 45 receiver. Each of those have their own custom sounds. We've seen this with a few other mods. It's actually been a trend that a lot of mods are moving to, which I really like. On top of that, each silencer for both of those is going to have its own sounds. So there's a 10mm sound, a 10mm silent sound, and a 45 sound, and a 45 silent sound. All these sounds sound very good. It really has just a crisp silencer feel. The gun itself just, again, really brings pleasure to my ears. On top of that, of course, the gun itself does look very good. It is a very high quality mod, as we have come to expect from the shiny HAXORUS. He's the mod author behind the Scar H and a few other work in progress mods right now. But again, those sounds really just set this mod to the next level and really just blow it out of the water in my eyes. That's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I had to make this video in a little bit more of a rush setting. For that reason, I didn't include one mod that definitely deserves to be on this video. That's going to be ELFX. I do want to make a standalone video for that, and I really just want to bring a lot of attention to that mod because it is such a great mod, adding a lot to the game, and I just didn't have the time to do it this weekend. So you should see that in next week's Mods Weekly and a full standalone video coming this week. Regardless, as always, again, I thank you guys for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did watch to this point in the video, comment Go Packers down below. As always, again, I thank you for watching, and I do hope to see you all next time. Later.